seasons. What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
You don't remember?
For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Left cheek! Left cheek! Left cheek!
What is happening? So this is episode, I guess, number 1. So this is news and review of week 9/15/2025. So this is coming out Tuesday. What is it, like 1 a.m. on Tuesday? So that would be the 23rd. And this will be a recap of last week's news. So that's kind of the plan going forward. Is so typically on Monday nights with Decepticast, I prep a slideshow. It goes over all the news that I shared on all my social medias that week. So I was like, well, I'm already prepping a slideshow. And it's not just Transformers that I enjoy. I enjoy other toy lines like G.I. Joe Classified, Marvel Legends, and just some other stuff that hits my thing that's kind of cool. So why not? I'm already making content. Why not do a recap of that content in a longer form? Because I don't know if anybody else is like me out there that likes to has a commute and listens to stuff like this on a commute. So that's kind of what this is, and just to get more stuff out there for my channel. We are growing. I think at this recording we're at like 895 subscribers. So yeah, like I said, this is going to be long form, but not like super long. I want to try to get this in like a 30 or 40 minute dose. Because like I said, I mean, it's a commute, something I like listening to during commute. So hopefully you guys will like it as well. So we're going to add the slideshow to the stage. The slideshow is the main focus. So like I said, this is just going to be Talib 1980 collects. Talib 1980 _ collects presents news and review. So starting off, Transformers official news. Like, I didn't know what this was when it came out. Because when originally Hasbro touted that there was going to be a new Titan coming, everybody thought a new Titan toy. But no, is what this is. So there is an official Transformers store the Battersea. It's a building in Japan. It's a building in England that was like a power plant, and it has an official Transformers toy store in it, and they sell official products. Some of the merchandise is like they have the Blokees advent calendar, pins, coins, clothing. So it was what they did. They designed the building and turned it into a Titan looking Transformer. So it's not, it's more just was a promotional thing. And then if you go to the link, there is a fan vote for the name. So it's between Turbine Maximus, Metrobots, and Autobot Powerplex. I think I picked Metrobots. I can't remember 100%. But yeah, so that's what this whole Battersea Titan thing was. And also to go with it, Simon Furman is doing a mini comic, and then they have this. It's funny. I think in the description they were calling it. I don't remember, but I think they were saying the wrong shape. Yeah, it says hexagonal down here at the bottom. Exclusive hexagonal shape. Now, I was never the biggest at math or geometry. Hexagon, 6 sides, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. Whatever. Nobody's perfect, but like I was saying, Simon Furman is doing a little mini comic, and then this is like a poster that folds out. So kind of interesting. Next up, so scouring TFW 2005 message boards, JT Prime always has the news, and here's some images of the mini football helmets that we've already known were coming out. There's a Green Bay Packers, Dallas Cowboys, Kansas City Chiefs, and Pittsburgh Steelers. But the next wave, there's another wave of 4, and he's confirmed it's Vikings is one in the next wave, but not knowing what the other 3 are. My guess is, I don't know. I wouldn't think the Vikings, like the first 4 are popular selling merch teams. Vikings must be close to that as well. It'll be interesting once they get to like the really crappy teams, how well they'll sell. But supposedly they're supposed to be doing all 32 teams. So let's see. Hopefully they'll do a Bengals. Then next up, the fan vote reveal was on Hasbro's Instagram this week, or the Transformers Instagram, and it was Evan who presented it. And you can see there was multiple selections. So there was a shark, a manta ray, and a squid, and that was the one that I wanted to win. But they chose a humpback whale. And if anybody's reading the Energon comics, you would kind of know there's a little bit of tie-in that Shockwave is enamored with the humpback whale and just sea creatures also on Earth. So it's probably what kind of led to the selection. I don't hate it. I think it looks cool. I will definitely be interested to see what this looks like as they move on in the development process. And I'm kind of curious where they're at, because usually with Hasbro, Transformers typically are like a 1.5 to 2 year development from design to physical toy in your hands. So looking forward to seeing this in the future. I don't buy a whole lot of Hasbro Transformer products, but I think this one might be picking. I might be picking it up. It's kind of interesting to me. So next up, also on Transformers Day. So we had the Battersea thing, we had the fan vote reveal, and then next was some Studio Series toys went up for pre-order, and the one everybody was talking about was Studio Series 86 Soundwave. And he comes with Buzzsaw, Laserbeak, and Ravage. And it's kind of funny. I don't know what got more play on this. Either, oh my gosh, Soundwave, we're getting a Studio Series 86 Soundwave, or the fact that on the promo images, on one of them in his cassette deck mode, he's missing a panel there on the bottom left-hand corner. Or it's hard to really tell on this slide, but on the back of the box art, it looks like they took a picture from like YouTube and just copied and pasted it on that box. So I'm assuming that's not final product. And it's funny, these first, like on the second slide, the first photos that appeared, that back box art didn't appear on the post from on Facebook from Hasbro / Transformers images. So maybe they caught that in advance and got rid of it. But they didn't get rid of the mistransformed or missing piece. But hopefully once this product starts hitting people's hands, it's not missing that piece. It's just probably a mistransformation. But they also showed, we also got new images in package of the Last Night Barricade. Good looking car mode robot, something to be desired, but it's one more for that collection. Also, the Last Night Nemesis Prime. So this one is pretty much the same as the one that's out right now, but this is the Nemesis where he kind of has a little bit different painting on his face. So I guess if you can't find that one and can find this one, and you're getting that Titan Grimlock, he will ride the back of that Grimlock. Next up, we have Transformers 1 Arachnid. Now, early on, I was kind of iffy on the design of this character. It looks a little bit better here, but it's just I think it's a hard character to design a transforming toy for. I'd really like to see what Blokees or Yellow Park could do with this character design and maybe do her justice. It just, something looks a little bit off. Now, my favorite of these reveals is the Transformers 1 Alpha Trion. I might be tempted to pick this up. I don't know. His whole unicorn wolf mode, it looks kind of cool, but I don't. Something's a little bit off. But of the four that was revealed, because I mean, if you guys know, I collect Masterpiece Transformers, so I don't really get much Hasbro stuff. But Alpha Trion, I thought he was a cool character in the movie, and I might pick this guy up. Next, on the official news, Mark Clonis on Instagram, Mark Mayer of the Hasbro design team. He typically does Age of the Prime stuff. He showed Amalgamus Prime. Now, like I said, I buy a lot of Hasbro. I don't buy a lot of Hasbro stuff, but man, this one's tempting me too. Just all the different transformations, all the different modes, and it's just a really unique character. No pre-orders are up for this yet. This is just the pre-production tease. But he also showed some of the design, some of the drawings. Looks really cool. And this is at a Voyager price range. And we all know the Voyager of the price hikes got the largest, like an $8 price hike, I think. Voyager's around $43 to $44. So hopefully what we're seeing in this engineering will make that price point worth it. So next up, we have more updates from Real Park. Now, if you paid any attention to Decepticast last week, we had some images from this. Now, here's some more promo images. These are up for pre-order now. These images actually have the Decepticon symbol on Megatron, where the previous ones didn't. So I'm assuming those were some type of pre-production waiting on approval from Hasbro, and that's why there was no official like Transformers logos on them. So just some more details on this, the AMK Pro Series. Pre-order should be up now. And here's the Optimus Prime to go with that Megatron. I'm really tempted on getting some of this Yellow Park stuff, but I don't know. There's just so much stuff coming out right now. Like, I am overwhelmed. But these look nice. So head on to Yellow Park's website and get your orders in. Next up, we got stuff from Aldi. Or Aldley? Whatever. So this is some of their Wonderfest exclusives. Clear variants of their Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and Megatron, and Cliff Jumper. So like I said, I think these will be in hand at Wonderfest. So if anybody's attending Wonderfest, it's in Shanghai. You should be able to pick these up. And more from Aldi. Aldley. We have their, what is this? This is their Wave 3 of the AAE Transformers line. So in this set, you get a Shatterglass Optimus Prime, toy-colored Galvatron, reformatted Megatron, Scourge or Sweep, Hot Rod, Toon-accurate colors Galvatron, Gray Chest Bombshell, Stepper, and Brawn. And from what I've heard, the chase figures in this is the reformatted Megatron, and I think the Toy Deco Galvatron. It's one of the Galvatrons. I can't remember exactly which one it is. But so yeah. Next, we got a tease from Robosen. Anybody out there fans of Robosen? Not me. I think they're cool, but I don't need self-transforming toys that are anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. But this is definitely year of the Soundwave. And if you can't tell in the bottom right-hand corner, there is a Soundwave blacked out. And it says 2027. It's weird. It went from 2025 to 2027. We didn't get anything for 2026. Is that a typo? I mean, it looks like it says 2027. But so that looks like we are getting something from a Soundwave. Like we got the Lego Soundwave this year. The Soundwave is getting a Studio Series 86. So yeah, year of the Soundwave, even though it says 2027. 2 years of the Soundwave.
I'll be back.
Guess who's back?
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
You gotta put your back into it, dumbass.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
You didn't think I'd let that premium video clip be exclusive to Decepticast, did you? Heck no. So reissues of the week. Guess what? We got some reissues this week. First off, Transformers. Target did their Geek Out this week. And we got reissues of Earthrise Sunstreaker, Earthrise Thrust, and Gigawatt. I guess Gigawatt's getting a reissue because there is a anniversary to Back to the Future this year. It's 30 year anniversary? 40 year anniversary? I don't know. Probably 40 year, not 30. That movie come out in 86? I thought it was 84. Whatever. The other thing is that we're getting a reissue of these two Earthrise molds. It's really kind of a kick in the jimmy because we're getting a new Seeker mold. I know this Thrust is hard to get, but it's like 2-3 years too late. Same thing with the Earthrise Sunstreaker. Sunstreaker got a repaint, a better repaint in that 5-pack, and now they're doing a reissue here, and supposedly he's on leak list to get a Studio Series 86 redo. So, I mean, if you don't have them, Target had them at at the beginning of this year price, not the new price hikes. Hasbro Pulse had them at the new price hikes, so I don't know if they're in stock anymore. I could be unprofessional and look on my phone really fast and check Target's website and see if they're still available. Yeah, Thrust is still on pre-order, and so all three of them are still on pre-order on Target. So that's good news. Head to Target, pick those up. Maybe that was professional of me because I looked it up for you guys. So yeah, if you need these three, head to Target, pick them up. And related to reissue news, so JT Prime 17 confirmed in the TFW 2005 message boards that Run Amok and Studio Series 87B will be getting reissued as well, but dreaded Walmart exclusivity. Well, I plan on getting these pre-orders canceled. How about you guys? But yeah, look for that Run Amok. So the only thing everybody will need is that Runabout to be reissued, because of the two, Runabout is expensive. So if you don't remember, Run Amok is the white one. Runabout is the black one. That was Runabout was a Target exclusive along with Thrust. And then Run Amok, I mean, the only reason why Run Amok was so high, so it was during that time, during the pandemic, where that wave was really short packed and a lot of people had a hard time finding that. So look out for me posting news about that in the future. All right, moving on to third-party news. First thing is this is the Laser Cat Toys chibi-style Dinobots and their Volcanicus. So here's updated images of it with more colored pics. They have all the decos on them. Cool, but not for me cool. It's cute, but I am not into it. You know what's kind of funny in the third-party news? A lot of Dinobot stuff. So this is from Craftsman Toys. This is their version of Grimlock. A little bit of stylized. This is, from what I can gather, this is MP scaled. It's funny. It's 36 centimeters in Dinobot mode and 27 centimeters in Robot mode. So it's taller in Dino mode than Robot mode, which is kind of interesting. Also, this is a combiner. So they're doing a Volcanicus. It's really weird because Craftsman Toys just came out with a Legend scale Computron. Now they're doing the Dinobots in a Masterpiece scale. So, not in on this because it's stylized, and I still don't have MP versions of G1 looking Dinobots. So, curious to see what the price point will be. Next up, we have more promo images of Magic Square's Snarl. So if anybody has been paying attention to me, I do collect Magic Square stuff, but they're MP stuff for their Bruticus. And supposedly once the Bruticus is complete, all of their Dinobot molds will be turned into, all their Legend Dinobot molds will be turned into Masterpiece. And Magic Square is doing what I want. Toon accurate Dinobots. Look at that cheese, that gold on these guys. Give me more of this, but at Masterpiece scale. And on to more Legends news and Dinobots news. This is New Age Toys Scar and Volcanicus Dinobot Combiner Kit. So you can kind of see all the pieces on him. He disassembles, and you can use your Dinobots from Magic or New Age and complete Volcanicus. I don't think everybody thought this was a joke when they were posting pictures of like alt modes, like combined modes, and they just thought it was a joke. But no, here he is, combined mode. We've seen prototype images, but this is our first in color. And then moving on, we got an update from Dreamstar Toys and their Bone Crusher. This is an inspection on the production floor, and it is real close to being. It's supposed to be shipping by the end of this month. So if you've got this guy pre-ordered from anybody, you should be looking at invoices at the end of the month for it. Next up, out of nowhere, Dr. Wu is doing G2. So Dr. Wu hasn't really been trending towards the G2 stuff because a lot of it's been G1, and it looked like they were going to start to do combiners with their Devastator. But we have G2 Laser Rod Optimus Prime here. So looks pretty cool. I wonder if they'll do Toxitron and or Scourge next, because we know Dr. Wu likes to do their repaints. All right, so that is all for our Transformers news. We're moving on to G.I. Joe. So this is new stuff for me to talk about. Looking forward to it. So if anybody was under a rock this week, I hope you got your pre-order in, because the police officer went on sale this week. I think it was just on BBTS and EE. I don't know if it went up on GameStop. I know it didn't go up on Pulse, so you might have a chance. It did sell out on BBTS. Not sure about EE. I'm not going to check either. Also, pre-orders that went up this week. Target exclusive, Steeler and Short Fuse. I should play the sad music here because... Oh, that's the wrong one. Because if you try to get this in, you had to be fast. I think Target lasted the longest. Pulse went pretty quick. It was what was weird about Pulse. Pulse didn't even have it up at the very beginning. I remember it kind of just went up, I don't know, like 10 minutes after 1 o'clock maybe. So these are sold out, but good news is typically Target exclusive stuff goes back in stock after they start fulfilling orders. Not always, but it has been happening. But I'm looking forward to this 2-pack. Some good promo images here. And as what was funny, before this dropped on Target, images of an eBay listing dropped, along with the Ghost Viper. So these haven't went up on pre-order yet. Rumor is these are Walmart exclusives, which is kind of typical with because it's going with Crystal Ball, and we know the Crystal Ball was a Walmart exclusive. Sadly, these look badass, and they're going to be at that $35 price point, maybe higher. So it's going to be a pain in the ass because you're going to want to troop build these, because you got all these different heads that can be put on the Viper, like the wolf head, the cobra head, but then the 2 different helmets. It's going to be a pain in the ass because you're going to want to troop build these, and it's just going to be super expensive. I mean, look at the wolf head and the hand bits. So we'll see. Also, here's a few things from G.I. Joe Classified that is shipping and or in stock. So my Crystal Ball shipped this week from Hasbro Pulse, along with Dial Tone. I don't know if Dial Tone's in stock, but I know Dial Tone was in stock at a few places. I think Amazon was one of them. So be on the lookout for Crystal Ball and the Ninja Force 2-pack. That was of Slice and Dice. That was a Pulse exclusive. I think as of this recording, it was in stock. So yeah. Next up, courtesy the Full Force podcast, there was some news that the G.I. Joe retro green shirt has hit U.S. ports. So seems like we're just getting nailed with classified stuff hitting port. All the other thing is the snake armor, per my Hasbro Pulse, says it's shipping the 23rd, which is, what was that, Tuesday? Yeah, because so look for that to hit your credit card or PayPal or however you pay for it. Next up, we got a little bit of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle news. Now, I don't collect Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too much. I kind of dabble a little bit. But when this stuff hit my feed, I was like, oh, these are pretty cool. These aren't robots. These are mech suits. So these are by Heat Boys. So they did, I think earlier this year, they did a Leonardo gold variant. So this is their Michelangelo. Really interesting with what they do here, but I don't know what the price points are. I haven't really looked them up. But also on top of this Michelangelo, they're doing a shredder. Now this shredder is badass. But yeah, this is by Heat Boys. Pre-order should be going up for this if they're not up already. And next up, we have Marvel Legends. So I found this image on Weibo. The Daredevil Born Again is hitting people in hands in Asia. So we should be seeing that pretty soon in the States, if not already hitting ports. Another thing, speaking of classified nailing us with recent and stock stuff, all these Marvel Legends just popped immediately. I don't think they were scheduled till October. But Doctor Doom went in stock on GameStop. The X-Men 97 wave and the Magic Iron Spider Woman was hitting people on Amazon. The Mandarin Iron Man 2-pack hit in Amazon. The Wolverine, the Deadpool Wolverine mask hit in stock in Amazon. So if you had all that stuff pre-ordered, especially that mask, because the mask pre-order just went up and you got nailed. But sorry to hear our wallets are suffering. So some Legend pre-orders that went up this week. The as part of the Geek Out thing at Target, Storm with the black suit and retro carded Mystique. Now I think I got both of those pre-orders, and for me, I think both of those are sold out. Hold on, let me check real fast. Yeah, Storm is sold out. Mystique sold out same day. Storm was still available for a little bit afterwards, but she sold out now. And then part of the pre-orders, this was a general release pre-order though, the Deathbird and Gladiator. So that went up everywhere. So it should still be up. Next up, our favorite Do 'em all toys, Blokees. So they tease some more images of their Deadpool and Wolverine Blokees set, the Champion Class, which Champion Class is another name for their Classic Class. So if you're used to the Classic Class Transformers, these should be somewhat similar. And then this just appeared this weekend. This is Blokees Serenity. So these are kind of like a dress-up doll, or you can dress them up. I think they're bigger in like Asian collectors, but highly posable. And I was curious if we'd see something like this in the West. And the Blokees Facebook page did post these in English, because I found these on their Weibo page. Also, more from Blokees. They seem to be scooping up all kinds of IPs. But so when I first saw this image, I was like, what the hell is this cylinder looking thing? And you read it, it's Blokees wheels. So they are doing cars, or their equivalent of Hot Wheels, I would imagine. I don't know if they'll be die cast or plastic, but really interesting that they said there'll be multiple IPs. So maybe we'll see some Fast and the Furious. Maybe we'll see a DeLorean. I mean, who knows? But very interesting to see what they're tackling here. So next up, this was teased earlier, but they are doing Jurassic World, Jurassic Park Blokees. So here's kind of a little tease of what's coming out from there. So next up, a few things from 3.0 hit that piqued my interest. First is 1.6. Never going to buy it. I'm not a 1.6 collector, but this Rambo looks really sweet. So this is from First Blood. This is John Rambo 1.6 scale in his field jacket. Really nice looking face sculpt. Decent amount of accessories. I mean, there's not really much dynamic poses in this. I mean, it's just him walking with his hands in his pocket. But like I said, really cool looking face sculpt. See, next up from 3.0 is the Spider-Man video game Spider-Man suit. I mean, and this is 1/12. It looks amazing. No pun intended. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted. 3.0 makes some great stuff. So this is their DLX line. This is their 1/12 stuff. But and then here is an image of the accessories, and then the Iron Spider stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I'll pick this up, but 3.0 stuff's been tempting me on a lot of the Transformer stuff that I've seen lately, and some of their action figures, but typically their stuff's pretty pricey. So we made it through. So that is the end of the slideshow, and I mean that's the news this week. I got through it in the amount of time that I wanted to get through it. So yeah, let me know if you like this. Like I said, it's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to post this before Decepticast because a lot of it's going to be some of the same material. It's going to post after Decepticast, probably around 1 a.m. On Tuesday. So that might be when I want to do it, and it'll be a premiere. I don't think it'll be a drop, but like I said, this is what I want to do every week. Just kind of talk news. Maybe if it gets popular enough and I get feedback, we're like, hey, I want you to do this, and I want it live. I mean, maybe that's something that we'll do. We'll see, but we'll have it just drop, and we'll go from there. So yeah, let's please like, subscribe, follow, share this video. Check me out on all the other social medias, and I'm on TikTok, I'm on X, I'm on Instagram. Got my own Facebook page. I'm posting all the news daily as I see it, and then maybe regurgitating what other people find. Like I want to be a stop. If you're looking for news, that's where I want my channel to be. So I appreciate everybody watching. Like I said, the like, subscribes, do all that. I like doing this stuff. It's fun. But so yeah, that's all I got for the news this week. Take care.